It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. The screen sets him up for two. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Has a chance. Count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lakers ball. James to Westbrook. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Caldwell Pope to Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. That's no good. Westbrook with it. Lead is 2. Knocked loose. Russell Westbrook sizing up Beal. Good look that time, but off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Five seconds to shoot. It's Westbrook. It's Beal with the rebound. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Westbrook with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Gets a shot up off the mark. The follow won't go either. And the finish, slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. To Beal. Caldwell Pope. No good. That's great defense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's Washington with the basketball. Beal to Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Caldwell Pope off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Caldwell Pope. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer Dinwiddie. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. LeBron James up against Beal. To Westbrook. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 4. To Beal. Trying to cash in. And it's Davis for the rebound. Westbrook across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. To Matthews. James. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 for 7.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Beal to Dinwiddie. Fight to shoot for Washington. Beal. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Westbrook to Matthews. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. It's Westbrook. Cleans it up. Another chance to James. Spencer Dinwiddie able to recover with the block. Wizards have it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Dinwiddie. LeBron James. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. Beal to Dinwiddie. Shot clock winding down. Knocks it down off the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
James to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to James. Anthony Davis. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compare AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Dinwiddie guarded by Russell Westbrook. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 53, Trevor Ariza.
Lakers at the controls right now. Westbrook. That pass stolen by the Wizards. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Westbrook into the front court. Up by 6. To Davis. Down low. Rebound taken by Portis. Dinwiddie into the front court. They'll run the offense. To Beal. To Dinwiddie. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Trevor Ariza matched up with Beal. For three, off the iron. No good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 6. Has a chance. Bradley Beal. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Davis. Alex Len sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Beal to Dinwiddie. Los Angeles, they have it. Davis, down low to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Beal. Bradley Beal, now 4 for 9.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Westbrook with it. Leads 4. They go down to Davis. Able to convert inside. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Westbrook to Jordan, down low. And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Beal guarded by Ariza. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
Knocked loose. Len matched up with Trevor Ariza. They've got it back.
Defense, let's go.
To Davis.
Got him, got him.
No good. To Beal. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Down low for Len. Anthony Davis pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Davis. To Jordan. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
DeAndre Jordan trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Unable to connect on the free throw. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. A shot at the buzzer. He can't get it to go. No good. Time runs out here in the first quarter. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Cook to bring it into the front court. Up 6. Alex Len with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beal. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Lakers ball. Now a steal by Washington. Gets it in the right corner. Beal. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Gasol.
Hey, box out.
Wide open look, won't go.
That's me. I got ball.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Rondo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Quinn Cook against the Ukrainian Len. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Rocking the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court comes Rondo. 2-point advantage. To Gasol. Pau Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Old school equals high percentage.
Washington basketball. To Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And count the basket inside.
The NBA Season 9 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 2-2.
Caldwell Pope, guarded by Gasol. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope gets it in the left corner. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Quinn Cook, guarded by Alex Len. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. Wizards with the basketball. To Caldwell Pope. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 23, LeBron James.
James to Westbrook.
Washington, number 31.
To James. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Has a chance and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Gasol. James. Works it up top. To Westbrook. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Defended by Howard. Lakers come up with it.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Westbrook into the front court. Lead is 2. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. To Beal. Can't connect from in close. LBJ with it. Nothing going here on that. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Robin Lopez tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Davis. Bradley Beal sends it away.
Blocking so many shots.
Game
only gives
3-0
your
Denver
perimeter
Nuggets
that much more
133
confidence
Atlanta
to
Hawks
really apply more
115
pressure.
final.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
James to Howard. Westbrook to James. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's James with a chance. Beal to Dinwiddie. Oh,
Game
nice
3-0
find for the
Milwaukee
basket.
Bucks 112 New
I'm a
Orleans
little bit
Pelicans
disappointed in the
116
celebration right
final.
there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
To Davis. Westbrook. Runners good there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen.
Game 3-0 San Antonio Spurs 128 Utah Jazz 126 final.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Easy path to the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
LeBron into the front court. Down 4. To Davis. Westbrook. Jumper's good. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think
Game
anybody got the
3-0
license
Golden
plate on that
State
pick and roll.
Warriors
And there is
1-1-1
no
Boston
one, I repeat,
Celtics
no one in the
1-0-7
game of
final.
basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. LeBron with it up top. Down just a couple. LeBron James not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Caldwell Pope to Beal. It's no good. Great defense.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
James sizing up Beal. To Davis. Had a chance, but it's no good. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Russ at the controls. Montrezl Harrell snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's Westbrook. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Beal. Caldwell Pope to Beal. LeBron James. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Five to shoot. Harrell can't connect. Knocked loose. Russell Westbrook matched up with Beal. 20-footer at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Wizards find themselves in a tie game after 2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets. The Lakers have themselves a tie after 2 quarters of action. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively.
Game 3-0 Miami Heat 1-1-5 Orlando Magic 1-0-5 final.
Have a look at the leading scores.
Game trap. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
Bradley Beal is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that? Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Wizards at the
Game
controls.
3-0 New York Knicks 1-1-6 Houston Rockets 1-0-3
To
final.
Caldwell Pope. Deep left corner. Beal to Caldwell Pope. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Can't connect. Dinwiddie into the front court. Our score all even in this 3rd quarter. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Russ at the controls. To Davis. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Dinwiddie with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Short jumper off the mark. Westbrook with the basketball. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Got it.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Beal. To Lopez. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Westbrook across the timeline. His team up by 1. To Davis, and throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Caldwell Pope to Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down 3. Caldwell Pope to Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. And the Lakers with the rebound. Matthews guarded by Beal. They'll get it down to Davis. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Here comes the screen. Beal. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to Beal. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Russell Westbrook with the rock. Can't connect from in close. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Across the timeline comes James. Up 5. Bradley Beal with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Down low for Davis. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Dinwiddie. Scores from the post.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Westbrook to Davis. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Screen coming. to Caldwell Pope. To Dinwiddie. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. James to Davis. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Here comes the screen.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this matchup.
Caldwell Pope to Dinwiddie.
I got yours.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot, going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he's live. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Caldwell Pope. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Caldwell Pope. Beal. Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Westbrook into the front court. The lead stands at 9. The jumper's off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For Los Angeles, number 53, Trevor Ariza.
It's Cook with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. And strokes it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Washington with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Here's Lopez, down low. No, I missed a short one there. Here's Rondo with it. It's an 11-point game. To Davis, down low. And he hits.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. To Lopez. Shot clock winding down. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Lock up.
To Davis. Not today. Wizards have it. Here comes the screen. Count the basket at the rim.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Cook to bring it into the front court. It's an 8-point lead.
Hey, good contest.
And he drains it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
That's up, baby. I got him.
They'll get it down low to Lopez. Rondo with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. And two for AD.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Cruises inside for two.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Surveys the floor. Wizards grab the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Washington. Goes to the right side. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Washington basketball. Here comes the screen. Down low for Len. And he buries it.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Rondo into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Davis. That pass stolen by the Wizards.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Dwight Howard able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Defense, let's go.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Hey, double screen.
Dwight Howard, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Screen coming. Has a chance. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys hold a commanding lead. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wizards with the basketball. And the Lakers clear. Here's Rondo with it. His guys holding the big lead. basket good at the rim. Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Dinwiddie picked up by Westbrook. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Davis. Turns and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Dinwiddie shot, no good. Russ at the controls to Matthews. To Westbrook. Davis over to the right side. James can't go down. Smothering defense. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Westbrook. LeBron James sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Can't connect. Wizards at the controls. To Dinwiddie. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Alex Len pins it. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Davis. To Howard. Scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Dinwiddie. And the Lakers have the rebound. Westbrook with it. He'll run the offense. Davis. Superman Dwight Howard looking good, 4 for 5.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Beal up against the 8-time All-Star. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Beal knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Bradley Beal with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Got it. Los Angeles, they have it. James to Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Substitution being made in this one. Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Caldwell Pope to Beal. And a finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Howard. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 53, Trevor Ariza.
Caldwell Pope to Beal. Caldwell Pope to Beal. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Westbrook to Davis. Not that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Matthews. Oh, he had it. Beal. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Matthews to Davis. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down big. Able to convert inside. Russ at the controls. To Howard. Probing the defense. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now 5 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Beal. Gets it in the left corner. Caldwell Pope. Couldn't keep it in. Off Contavious Caldwell Pope. Westbrook to Davis. And a 5-second back to the basket violation is called. Beal. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Westbrook to Howard. Offensive board. Counted.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Beal. Five to shoot for Washington. To Beal. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Caldwell Pope to Beal. To Caldwell Pope. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Caldwell Pope. Message received. Well defended. Robin Lopez. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Howard. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put one in the win column with a solid performance. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Washington Wizards. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.